Cloud9's cost would be pretty bad in the grand scheme of things, but let's see. No bias though in this one. Nafany trying to hold things down as best he can, but took a big headshot, and that's going to compromise the positions for Cloud9 now. As we see Hexed in the pit position. Smokes are up. Buster, Shiro, and Hobbit remain. Julie's in the hands of Shiro. Sure, we'll see some more ping from him later on, but for now, he's got to focus on these pistols. Got to find a way back into this round. Looking into a number of EG players who will start to emerge at his weakest moment when he has no cover. Neelan curious though, taking some damage, but they've wasted enough time. At this point, Cloud9 are going to hold on to their Kevlar because without a kit, they're not going to be defusing this bomb anytime soon. Going for the frag, patient with the Julies.
And they dead.
Yeah, they are going to get smoked. Such an awkward scenario. You can't really win the round at that point, Cloud9. You're very funny.
Very nice. Well, hey, hopefully that's not a problem here for EG. Automatic, able to spot Nafany. Cloud9 trying that boost. Got spotted beforehand. There are a couple of kills, though. The rifle's on the right side of the map here for Cloud9 to make something happen. Shiro going up top and taking 2 more. This should not have been so convincing for Cloud9. But they're able to put their rifles in the right positions and activate at the right moments.
Hext has got to do a 1v3 with a Mac 10, 25 seconds on the clock, and a CZ as well. He knows he's walking into a trap already. The smoke grid will try to isolate the fights, but this is wasting so much time as well. Utter disaster onto this B bomb site.
Yeah, go for it, why not?
Waiting for the repeat from Buster. That is great. That's a good advantage. Isolate the long player, allows them to collect a rifle. Now they could consider just sending it because we can see it's panic station for Cloud9 now. And automatic continues. Knife out though, and Shiro will punish him for his insolence. Some position loss. Axile still in the apartments though. And the bomb site is surrounded. So they've got quite far, all things considered. 1 rifle and the remaining 2 players. Wiz with no armor has the AK. Neelan with the armor has a Glock, but sometimes situations are less than ideal. Who makes a play first? Wiz has a HE grenade as well, but really want him holding that AK. Spots one now, but Shiro will deal with him. Switched out for an AK to be more nimble as Neelan tries to clutch with the Glock now. Well, he's 1/3 of the way there! Hold on a second. This would be absurd. It's been a very expensive round, but Shiro will stop the nonsense just about. The push is gradual from EG. The flashes will come, the flashes will go. Long gone are the flashes when the peak comes in. Automatic and Neelan instantly dropped. 10 seconds to plant this bomb, and Shiro through the smoke. The 5-7. Hex has no chance. So they've taken top mid, EG. Now what is the next plan? You can see them looking towards Banana, where there are some retake grenades, some delay grenades, but Hex has made his way forward and caught Hobbit, which really compromises long. Axile has to work now. Not sure if he saw 2 players, but the flashes are in, and so is Breeze with a second entry. Buster to trade, hiding behind the smoke quietly. And that buys time for the rotation. However, the rotation is being waited for. Neelan's on long. We can see Shiro making his way towards Library. That bomb can't get planted until Buster is dealt with, though. Reinforcements are here. Finally, he is traded. Nafany's been dropped as well. Shiro in the 1v1 now. Where's Neelan? He traded his teammate. He has some information. Neelan trying to jump past the angle, but Shiro is so fast on that AWP. They'll be avoided by Cloud9, but they are forced to fall back to avoid them. Really forcing Cloud9 away, but it comes straight back with a pop flash and 2 kills. Nafany and the M4A4 makes it look easy with the crayon gun. Very shiny to see.
And then Hex, because they're down, feels like he just needs to make a solo play. Axar waiting for it the entire time. Perfect crosshair placement to deliver the headshot. Now Nafany, oh no, he hasn't even been cleared. Oh boy, it's all gone wrong. Wiz has to reload the AWP before he can try the 1-on-4. Much room for error. We've only got 5 shots in that AWP nowadays. Come on, Wiz, here we go. Get on the KZ servers, mate. There we go. And the jump round into the waiting arms of Shiro. Utility to back it up. Buster will be isolated. Ooh, okay, Axar below. Wow, what a shot from Automatic. Maybe something on the cards here.
Yeah, most of the team have got the Kevlar, so this could be a rare bird for them. That rifle needs to get to work. Last time they had a scenario like this, the rifle was in the hands of a man without Kevlar. That is different on this occasion. Two smokes for Cloud9. They can isolate some fights, trying to give themselves space to move forward. Nafany will run off this distraction. They've all got kits as well. Spots one in the pit. That's some of the information. And again, they will start to clean things up, but Automatic could be instrumental here with So blind. Down goes Nafany. There's a flank from Automatic. And it will be a rare round from EG, it looks like. I don't know if there's anything else for Hobbit to do. Again, as we saw in the previous series, it's the round that's chaotic with the pistols where the T's find success on the bomb side.
Oh, they get to the bomb. Ooh, okay, Automatic gets away with the AWP. That was the more important matter.
All right then, full 5 players. Are they going to send it straight into B, I wonder? Sorry, full 5 players. They've got Hexed over towards A. They wonder about changing the pace, and it seems they're threatening to do that. There's the trade. Trying to do more. Shiro's got a wide open CT position, though. You can see that weapons are being switched, so the danger is not over just yet. There's a smoke towards CT. Now, do they continue to pursue? Hobbit's in a very sneaky angle. As the smoke disappears, his position will be conceded. So in the last round of the half, there'll be a change of pace. We can see Hex swinging top mid, wondering what's happening. He'll be looking further for information as they start to edge towards Shiro. Lurk has been patched up over towards A. Automatic now, trying to force their way in towards B. Do they have any utility left? Well, that's one way to do it. Down goes Shiro, Automatic left. We've seen him up before. 33 seconds on the clock. Needs to get that bomb planted. More grenades are coming through, down to 4 HP. And there's the swing and the final shot from Exile ahead.
Well, hopefully they've got something planned for the CT site. Maybe some little tricks and treats for us. Smoke from Cloud9 straight into B. This is fast, and the dualies are not ready on the hold. Automatic out of ammo after getting the one frag. He makes it a second before falling, but that CT smoke is there. Doesn't seem like Cloud9 want to go yet, though. They want to use the rest of their utility before committing. Or do they even want to commit? Damn, they just slowed it down entirely. This is awkward, though, because you probably know Breeze is pushed. There's a decent chance he's behind you, but there's a lot of angles you have to clear here. Oh, and now they've spotted him.
And now he's somewhat compromised. He's got to pretty much stand his ground and take these duels, but after getting headshot, it's more important he stays alive. That's pulled Nealon away, who's now watching. He's in Speedway, basically. So he's neither here nor there. No grenades to support on A, or B, rather. So he needs to get back there to try and have an angle. That's perfect timing for the flashbang. Exile finds himself in the old pool. Not pool day, but Inferno pool. And Wiz has been dropped. Nealon forced to get closer now. Still anyone's game. It's all about the headshot, but for Breeze, he's taken one already. And now Exile, it'll be his turn as well. USP will continue versus these two Glocks. Breeze continuing to close the distance on this B bomb site. No kits though, so they need to be pressing on with it. Creeping around the site, you can see Shiro jiggling. He's seen the shadow and is absolutely free onto Nealon. Now they can play the beeps. Breeze in the middle of the site. Last one to fall. Pistol goes to Cloud9.
Able to land a shot. Not a bad nade though, on towards Hobbit. Might now be one shot to the body with this scout. Oh, and they weren't expecting Automatic, but they still win the first and the second fight. Oh, Cloud9 with a flurry of frags. And EG will feel like they've thrown away their opportunity that they got themselves from that last round.
Yeah, they won't be the only ones. That is a disastrous turnout for them. Some on the oranges, some in the corners. Lots of elevation of these EG players. Nealon trying to avoid the flashbangs, lurking behind the smoke. Hex will run distraction with his grenades at least. But Axel does not know what lies behind this smoke grenade, and now he sees it. There is a trade frag denied by Shiro. 2 more players here, however. Surely you send it. You'd be mad not to. Bomb needs to be collected on ramp. how Shiro cleans out these angles. The pre-fire onto Breeze as well, and the Breeze has collapsed once again for EG. This was not the strongest buy for them. They're trying to combine their forces like a transformer, but it was dismantled more like Lego. Shiro, an easy one for him. And I think a team who are building from the bottom, like EG, I think a coach role has a lot of variability in Counter-Strike. Some are just straight cheerleaders, some are babysitters, making sure people get on planes and so on. They call a coach, but they don't do any actual coaching. But I think with an analyst as well, to try and tighten up the game, plug the leaks and so on, can also be really important. 3 CTs left for EG now as Exile rounds the corner and the B bomb site is completely secured. No more saving to do for Automatic in this 1 versus 4. Bombs planted on B, forced to fight on A. And that's where this one will end as Cloud9 make it to 16 rounds. A pedestrian one for Cloud9. Inferno, and now things maybe get even more difficult as we head to Mirage.
Now they get to start on CT side at least, on the Evil Geniuses side of things, so let's hope that can help them out early. They've got a good stack on this side. Wiz not able to get anything going, and Breezy also dealt with. That stack looks strong, and Neelan's just been holding Palace with Automatic on the rotate. Neelan's been here the whole time. Finally tries to get active, but not able to land the shots in time. It's a clean bomb plant for Cloud9.
EG have 2 players remaining to try and win this pistol. Neelan makes his way through. They will hear him, and they'll reposition accordingly. You can see Nafani hiding by triple now, looking for Hext. And then there was one. They all know exactly where he is, just poking, prodding, but they can play the bombs. He doesn't stand a chance of winning this round at this point. As we can see, Cloud9 certainly setting the pace and controlling the nature of this round. Quite static at the present. Breeze had to catch that one, surely. All the advantages there. Didn't quite land the duel, though. Just the 1 bullet, I think. Hex came to take his place, and Nafani's ready for it. Dreamer's collapsing for EG now. They're all spread out individually at this point. You can see Neelan heading over to help. Automatic. Nafani just, wow, behind the defenses here. No one covering the angles. Dismantling almost single-handedly this entire round. They have no position. It's like they're, I mean, I guess they are saving at this point, although that might change things quite a bit. Now we've got the bomb carry over towards B bomb site. Won't matter though, as Hobbit cleans out the rest. 40 seconds on the clock. Automatic is here to try and defend Connector from Nafani, who's creeping. Shiro's posted up on the other side. Hex moving through now as Breeze shows his position. Shiro looking for the flick. Now that's the EG we want to see.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. Fast from Cloud9 out through Palace. There's no one here. Oh no, Neelan's not ready. He's got a smoke in hand. It's the fast pace from Cloud9 that we were waiting for towards one of these bomb sites, and it has caught EG out.
Nice smoke down the stairs. Always wanted to be touching the sides, and it is. Oh, that molly was almost a disaster for Automatic. 4v4, Shiro coming in from the back, 180, and down goes Wiz. Hexton Breeze now. Try and do what they can for a 5th round, but it only gets more difficult as Nafani swings, eats too much flashbang, falls back. Clock is ticking, they both have kits, but to get all these frags as well as defuse the bomb just isn't going to happen on this occasion. 11 rounds then for Cloud9.
Here is Buster as that B anchor I was talking about earlier. He's got an incendiary this time, but I don't know if he's going to be able to put it down in time. Oh, well, he has. Hext wasn't able to get out into the open. They've been slowed tremendously. The rotate has arrived. It is not looking good for EG, but they decide to commit into the waiting arms of the players with the USPs. This is just so comfortable now. Buster shutting it down alongside Axile. And that is about as clean as a pistol as you're going to get.
So the bleeding was minimal. The M4A4 was rescued as well. And now the real game begins as far as the second half is concerned. Automatic has an opportunity. Buster looking to clean up with the MP9 again. We see that aggression from Cloud9 at the beginning of the CT half that we saw on Inferno. Automatic starts to look down towards the stairs just as Nafi peeks them up top. Lurker has been eliminated elsewhere. Cloud9 were firmly in control on the T side, and they appear to be on their CT side as well. That was a laboured frag that didn't go Shiro's way. Hobbit has made his way out of the palace, and again, Hex will be caught with a grenade in his hand. Wiz not far behind. Well then, quite a few match points here for Cloud9. Hex has got some, he's off the zero board, which is good. It's a big swing for Wiz that has again shown little to no respect from Cloud9. And that's how it should be as far as Cloud9 are concerned. I'm not trying to rib EG with that, but again, if you can play aggressively to a point where you're saying to your opponent, give us a reason not to do this, that is really like maximum Counter-Strike in terms of control, pressure, etc. Now, from the rounds I've seen in this series, I feel like the mid-round is sometimes an issue for EG and where things start to fall apart. They are keeping the trades in their favor, though, as they have a man advantage, start flying into the B-bomb site, distracted by the short position, and they don't know about Buster just yet. He has not announced his spot. There he is. One on the site, one on the balcony, and again, it starts to fall apart. The longer the round goes on, the worse it becomes for EG, but they'll be put out of their misery. Mercy shown by Cloud9 by way of victory, 16-4, an extremely brief second half in this game of Mirage.